Hello, guys. Let's talk about something that affects millions of people, okay, often without them even realizing it. Chronic diseases like diabetes, heart disease, autoimmune disorders, chronic fatigue, cancer, even inflammatory skin and bowel diseases. They don't just appear overnight. They're the result of years of underlying imbalance in our body's systems, okay? Inflammation, oxidative stress, hormonal disruption, and poor detoxification. But here's the good news. Your body was designed to heal, okay? When we remove the barriers and give it what it needs, that healing process begins almost immediately. First, let's try to understand the root causes. Most chronic illnesses actually share the same hidden root causes, okay? And that's why one core restorative framework can help so many people. We see chronic inflammation caused by processed foods, refined sugars, environmental toxins, and even long-term stress. These lead to mitochondrial dysfunction, meaning that your cells can't get enough energy, okay? And that sets off a cascade of symptoms like chronic fatigue, pain, brain fog, hormonal imbalance, immune dysregulation, and all kinds of metabolic dysfunction. But the real key is this. These conditions are not separate problems, okay? They are connected. Once you begin restoring balance in one system, like the gut, the liver, your adrenals, etc., the entire body starts to recalibrate. Now let's talk about the restorative framework that I use in my programs. I use what I call a core anti-aging and restorative framework, okay? And that's because longevity and disease reversal are really two sides of the same coin. We'll discuss longevity in a bit more detail in another video, okay? But today, let's focus on chronic disease prevention. I'm going to talk about the top 3 steps of the restorative framework right now, okay? And you'll see that these are strategies that we already know about, but it's important to keep discussing them, so that we never forget. Number one, nourish your body with whole anti-inflammatory foods. Okay, think colorful vegetables, omega-3s, legumes, and clean proteins. Okay, foods that feed your cells, not inflame them. Number two, remove the triggers. Okay, eliminate processed foods, refined sugar, and unhealthy oils that keep your immune system in a constant overdrive. And number three, manage stress and prioritize sleep. Okay, so it turns out that chronic stress and poor sleep are silent saboteurs. Rest restores your mitochondria, which is the energy factories in your cell, and that calms the inflammatory substances in your body. Okay, now let's get into the reversal mindset. Okay, it's possible to have incredible health transformations. Okay, and I mean people reversing their chronic fatigue, reducing pain, stabilizing their blood sugar, calming autoimmune flares, and even, slowing down cancer progression, etc. Not through quick fixes, but through consistency and understanding the body's language. The body doesn't break down overnight, right? And so it doesn't restore itself overnight either. Okay, but once you start giving it what it's been asking you for, what it's been missing, it responds faster than you would imagine. So if you're living with chronic symptoms, like exhaustion, pain, brain fog, or inflammation, etc., then I want you to know this. Your body isn't broken, it's just communicating with you, okay? So if you're ready to go even deeper to address the root causes of, these chronic conditions and metabolic issues, then my 7-week comprehensive holistic recovery program builds on the foundation of detox and then goes further to help your body to start truly restoring itself from the inside out. Now, it's important to know that at TrustyHealth, my approach is not to replace the conventional medical care that's provided by your personal doctors, okay? But I do encourage you to take better control of your own health by embarking on my holistic nutritional programs. My 7-week program will arm you with the knowledge and the tools you need to improve your health outcomes, okay, from these chronic conditions, even while you're still maintaining your regular follow-up visits with your primary doctors. My aim is to empower your well-being with our comprehensive and trusted protocols. And because it's important to first start with understanding and then nourishing the roots, I invite you to book a free nutritional vitality session with me so that I can help you to get started in the process. I also have several e-guides for you to download for free, okay? One of them is on understanding chronic fatigue, and the other one is on emotional eating and food addiction, because these are, the usual culprits that often get in the way of our holistic recovery. You can download and utilize these free e-guides right now at your convenience by just clicking, on the link that is in the description section of this video. Remember that the most important asset you have is your health. All right. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.